When I left school, I took a gap year of about a year and a half, and then I got told by one of my stepdad's mates about refrigeration. My name's Jared. I've been working for 3 years as an apprentice refrigeration mechanic. Some days I might be doing install with the fellas, and then other days I might be doing services and repairs as well. I'm not much of an office bloke. You stay quite active, you're moving around, and the blokes that you work with are like one big family.
Working hard, mate?
It's always exciting, always a challenge every day, always something new, and that's what you want. You want something that will stimulate your mind and keep you active. A typical day in a refrigeration tech's job and service technician is you basically go out and you're going to fix some air conditioning units. You can just come with me in my van, cruise around. So today we're going to look at a gym in South Perth. We're going to look at the air conditioning that's not working at the moment. We come to check this unit out. Apparently they're having an airflow issue. So we just pop the cover, pull the filters out. So we're just turning it on full fan speed and 32 degrees because we want to stress the unit and make sure it's operational. And the fan blade doesn't look too dirty. We'll just go to the outdoor unit and see what it's doing while this fires up. So this is your main power cable here.
Yeah.
How you know that is it goes down to your switch. So that turns the unit on and off. So we just want to test if there's power on that cable to know if we can run this unit. And we have 240 volt power there.
I was mainly doing install, pretty well just watching my trading, and now I'm doing servicing and I'm starting to learn a different side of it. Mainly Ronan's my main guy, which has been good.
Try and teach you everything I know. We learn every day, but what I do now I'll pass on to you. So now that this closed, we can go back inside and we can turn it on, fire this unit up and see what it's doing. We've come back in and the fan seems to be running, so that's a good sign. So we've got airflow going through. In this case, it looks like it could have been the filter restricting it. Now we'll get the correct airflow through the unit, and by cleaning these filters out, we can now feel that the airflow is restored.
We're here at a commercial training centre, just down in the basement, just outside of the plant room where all the air conditioning happens. Let's go take a look. These are all the air handling units. They're taking in air from various areas, such as the ground floor or outside air, and they're conditioning it to put it back into the zones. These are the variable speed drives that run all the motors. We're going to turn one of them off here and have a quick look inside. Here we have the return air side of one of the air handling units. In here we've got all the dampers which open and close to control the airflows, and all the filters that filter the air to make sure the coils don't get dirty. The coils are just a big heat exchanger using chilled and heating water to condition the air as it goes through the air handling unit as the zones request it. Inside this side of the air handling unit we have the fan motor and fan. The motor drives the fan and that moves the air through the air handling unit. This is a filter matrix of one of our bigger air handling units. You can see just how dirty the filters get. That's why they need to be changed out on a regular basis to keep our heat exchangers clean. The coils are made up of lots of little aluminium fins, similar to the radiator in your car. It just allows more surface area for the heat to get exchanged as it passes through. Here we are at the mechanical services switchboard. If we ever had any faults out in the field, we'd come to this board here and test our inputs or outputs, depending on which system is broken. This is the chiller. The chiller is the heart of the building. It's what does all the cooling. On top is the turbo core compressor. This used magnetic bearings to levitate the shaft, compressing the refrigerant, then it heads up to the cooling tower. The hot liquid is then cooled and sent down to the evaporative unit, where it undergoes rapid expansion, absorbing all the heat in its surroundings, which then cools the water. Until our air conditioner at home broke down, I had no experience or didn't even know refrigeration existed. And my dad couldn't get anyone to fix it at the time, so he signed me up for the apprenticeship. It's great to be able to drive around to different sites, go in and sort of be the hero, you know? You're going in where there's issues, and by the time you walk out of there, everything should be working, and people are gonna respect you for that.
You can go domestic or commercial, you can go to the mines, you can do site supervisory roles, or you can take your ticket and you can do sales, operations, business as well. Because I did a trade and I was getting paid to learn, that's definitely helped go towards my first house and raising a family. Refrigeration is a kind of blend between plumbing and electrical.
You braze your copper pipe, so that's something a plumber would do, and you also run PVC drain. You get a restricted electrical license as well, so you work with up to 415 volts.
Once I started getting into it, it became more my calling because it was more like fault finding, trying to figure out like what has caused this to not work or how the circuit works, how do we build it and get it running. So it was very intriguing for me.
I would recommend more people get into the trade because there's not a lot of people in the trade at the moment. If you like working with your hands, if you like problem solving, then this is the trade for you.
It's normally a 4-year apprenticeship, and for the first 3 years you'll be attending TAFE 1 day a week, and then you'll be assigned to work with different tradespeople. Especially in the first year you'll be very much just helping in an off-sider for someone, but then as you start to learn a few new skills you'll be left more alone to work on those things. As your experience expands, you're supported all the way through the 4 years by your employer and their tradesmen. They normally offer so much support because they want good quality tradesmen coming out the other end of it.
The TAFE side of things is going to be what you put in is what you get out. So if you want to go there, take it by the reins and learn as much as you can, they'll have the resources to let you do that. TAFE will hook you up with work experience and that'll get you into the industry to start your apprenticeship.